What is up, YouTubers? We're back with another episode of our 6D journey. My name is Lucas, and I'm here to help us build healthy relationships. So, I had a bit of a sabbatical. This has happened a few times since the channel started, and I want to put this out there to you guys. I'm not really into getting up every single morning or every single day and making a video just because. I feel like that is forcing energy into something, and it's me just yammering on. And so I've deliberately not made a video because there haven't been any topics. Like, there hasn't been anything that's really been on my heart for me to go, hey, I have an energy. I need to tell you about this. This is happening. And part of it's because I haven't been taking my psychic calls. You know, my psychic calls, honestly, are a big inspiration to this video because people call in with these dramas, and I'm going, well, here's the solution. And sometimes, you know, they hear me and they're like, oh, thank you so much. I feel so helped and this is amazing. And sometimes they're like, no, that's not true. And so we don't know what the truth is. We just know what our truth is. And maybe it's going to work, maybe it's not. I want to talk today about juggling choices and juggling the balancing act that happens in a relationship. So if you've ever been in a relationship before, you will undoubtedly know that there are things about the relationship that brought you together. You have a specific connection. You know, it might be the movies you like, the food you eat, your spiritual beliefs, where you want to go in life with business, whatever. You have a connection. Okay, and usually that's what draws us in, right? We get zoomed into this person and we romanticize them and we have all these feelings of intense connection and blah, 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 blah. And at some point, when you zoom out, after being obsessed, basically that's what happens to us in the beginning. We become obsessive because it's something new, it's exciting, it tastes good, right? It's like a new food, it's awesome. And at some point as you zoom out, you start realizing there's things about the relationship that don't match. There's things about the two of you that are different. Now, here's where it gets complicated. So, I do believe that it is okay to have differences between each other. It's normal. It's called balance. You know, light and darkness, although it would be kind of sad to call someone light and the other one dark, wouldn't it? There's a balance that happens. You know, someone's more grounded, someone's more up in the sky. There's a balance that happens. However, at the same time, there's also an energy of we are meant to help each other grow. And so, for example, say someone's really grounded emotionally, and they're really great at handling certain emotions and working through stuff and seeing the bright side, and someone else is, say, very healthy when it comes to, because that was the emotional health, has very physical good health, what they eat, how they take care of their body. It would make sense that the two people would actively help the other person to become better. This does not mean forcing them to change, right? This is about them taking inspired action upon watching you that, oh, that really works. I'd like to try that. That's important that you heard what I just said. That they're inspired to change. Okay, if you sit across the room and tap your finger, are you going to change? Because you're kind of dying. It's not going to help. They're going to resent you. Stay away from that. So today, I haven't done a reading in a long time with these cards. I swear it was on prosperity a second ago when I picked up the deck. Now it's on integration. How strange. Today, my question that I want you and myself to meditate on is, how are we able to know when is the right time to inspire action? And how do we do that? And what's the process? Like, all these questions around how do we mix energies well? What is the answer to mixing energies well? So with that in mind, I invite you to close your eyes, take a big breath in through your nose, and out your mouth. Become centered inside of your heart. Feel a nice swirling energy happening around inside of you. Really drop your awareness of your consciousness and the state of mind into your breath and into your heart space. With your eyes closed, still, noticing how you feel right now inside your heart. What does that area of your body feel like? Is it open? Is it closed? Is there tension? Is it too much flow? Where is it? Where are you? Tap into that moment right now. still following your breath, keeping yourself calm. At this time, I'd like to invite all my spirit guides into the room. Oh, they showed up quick. Hi, guys. I'd like you to really guide this reading for me and to give me a state of awareness to put out the best message for these people. And I ask that all of our hearts open and soften to the words that are about to come out through my mouth, through you. I ask that all of my team of angels and highest ascended masters come into the room to guide me and support me as I give this message out. I'm being told to start shuffling. So how can we mix energies? What is the solution for mixing energies in a relationship? Yes! Okay. Oh man, guys, this is awesome. Our card today is communication. I love that. That is just hilarious because that has been my message since day one is you need to communicate. You need to communicate. So the very first thing this card says is the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, through the center of our truth, and to stay in flow with the source and balanced exchange of all things. So when I look at this card, the first thing I'm seeing is there's a lot of green energy. Okay, and I'm also being pulled to the fact that this green energy is in front, behind, and on both sides. Okay, there's a supported energy of masculine, feminine, future, past, and now, all mixing together. As I'm looking right now at this center star in the middle, I'm getting this message about higher calling, higher trust, listening to your intuition. I'm also being guided right now to say, speak your truth. Like, no matter what your truth is, like, say it. Say it raw, say it real, say it now, say it no matter how surreal you feel when you're doing it. Get it out of your body. When you swallow your truth, you are literally swallowing suffering. You're basically taking an anti-antidote to the realization of what real love is. Now, this card also speaks about not just communication with our words, but it talks about the subtle behaviors of communication. What are the gestures and touches and facial expressions a person's making? How is their shift in their body's posture changed? Listen to them with an honest heart. And I'm getting kind of this energy of modern humans. We're so wrapped up in words. We're so wrapped up in words. And I have to tell you, communication is tone, it's pauses, it's how the words are put together. You can take the same 6 or 7 words and rearrange them, and it happens to be different every single time. You have to really develop your ability to receive and translate, not to mention translate and receive, but also share messages that are coming into you and out of you from the deepest part of who you are. Like, it's your feelings that you have to express to people. They're going to be complex. And sometimes they'll be easy, but there's a lot of complex energies inside of us that when you're communicating with someone, you have to get them all out. And I feel like right now I'm getting energy also about when we start speaking our truth and really living inside of what it is we need and what it is we feel, that is when we transcend the relationship from physical and emotional into spiritual, is when you really allow yourself to go from the depths of your soul. Something else that's also inside this card as I'm looking at it, there's a lot of purple around it. And when I'm looking at the card, what I'm seeing is like through the heart and open truth is what connects you to the divine source of who you are. And if both people are flowing in divine source energy, then the relationship will flourish. And I'm not sitting here saying if you communicate, there's not going to be disagreements or quarrels or a rise of tension. That happens, right? Tensions happen, and if you don't want tension in a relationship, you should probably just stay single. And so, but that's I'm not recommending that. Now, I'm looking at the card more, and there's also this light that's being drawn upwards for me. It's almost like as you pull the energy of your heart into your truth, it'll bring forth a calm energy into your body. Like everything will become fun and playful, and it'll become effortless. An open heart that flows without restrictions or boundaries and is full of compassion, that is a heart that is moving forward. And you have to remember too that in the heart, there are 2 heart chakras. There's the primary heart chakra, the green chakra, but the high heart chakra, the thymus gland, that's also part of this. And I'm putting my fingers on it now, and I'm being led to tell you, put your fingers right between your 2 clavicles, and then place your palm on there, and just feel the warmth and love of who you are coming into that area of your body. Meditate on the fact that you have everything you need inside of you, and anything that comes outside of you is just a bonus. It's not something that's going to make you whole. We're going to cut off the card now. That's a big flaw that people have, is that they expect to find someone who makes them whole. That is an ego-driven modern society flaw. There is no person in your entire life, in your entire existence, no mother, no father, no friend, no coworker, no lover, no pet, that will ever make you whole. We make ourselves whole. And then when someone shows up, it's a bonus. I'm getting a weird analogy. We write our own emotional, spiritual, physical, mental paychecks. We write our own paychecks. And then the universe will, when we're in divine flow, show up with bonuses and say, hey, great job doing all your work for the correct pay. Good job paying your own bills. Let me give you $1,000. And that is the key to knowing that this is a bonus. It's a bonus. You don't need them. And communication is key. Communication is everything. Last moment, close your eyes again. I want you to take a moment to go inside yourself and feel what your body is communicating right now to you. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you in pain? Are you having pleasure? Where? And then ask why. Listen to the subtle energy of your body telling you why you're happy, why you are sad, why you're feeling pain, why you're suffering, and let those messages resonate with you. The last thing that I want to leave you with today, you can open your eyes, is ask yourself, how do you communicate to yourself? And how is it that communication style you have with yourself is resonating with the outside world? My cat's communicating to me right now. She wants attention. And so thank you guys so much for listening. I'm so glad I got a video up. I knew I was supposed to grab this deck. And as soon as I grabbed the deck, energy flew in. And I was like, okay, I have a message today. Yay for messages. All right, well, you guys have a great day. Hit subscribe, hit like, give it a comment, share with your friends. Talk to you later.